Scorpio, hi, welcome to your weekly message. It is November 17th. If you guys want to book a private reading with me, you can do that through my website, which is linked in my bio on TikTok and down below in the description box on YouTube. So let's see what's going on with my Scorpio collective this week. Happy birthday to all my Scorpios out there. Okay, damn, the Two of Wands and the Tower. Scorpio. Things are really not going according to plan this week, are they? Looks like the Tower's coming in and kind of throwing a wrench in your plans here, Scorpio. Okay? The Two of Wands is like you planning, observing your options, you know, like planning things. So when it shows up in reverse, it's like things not really going according to plan here. And with that Tower showing up, this is like, okay, the universe is kind of coming in and saying, nope, not today, Scorpio. You're not doing this. Now, the good news is we do have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck here, which tells me that this is like a divine intervention, okay? So it's almost like the universe is coming in, throwing a wrench in your plans for a reason, because this is not like, you're not on the right path, right? You're not on this path that you're about to embark down, Scorpio. Is not the right one. So you're being divinely redirected at this time, okay? It may not feel that good, all right? Some of you guys have been wanting to do something, but you're not doing it. And because you're not doing it, that's why the Tower is coming in sort of like, again, fucking up what you are doing because it's trying to redirect you to what you should be doing, okay? Because some of you guys, all right, this Hierophant, my card is like bent here, but Hierophant came out in reverse, so it's like you're actually not as committed to your plan, okay? So for some of you guys, like, there's something that you want to do, but you may not be taking the steps of doing it because there's something else kind of interfering, okay? So either you're not taking the steps towards it because you're focused on something else, or you're like getting distracted, right? So essentially, like, the Tower's coming in to be like, stop paying attention to that. It's almost like it could be taking something away from you that's distracting you from what you really should be doing, if that makes sense, okay? And then we have, so you're feeling a little out of balance this week. Yeah, something is like leaving your life, something's ending, okay? Spirit's coming in trying to put you in the right direction. Now, you might feel a little impatient this week. It might feel like a bit of a difficult energy, but you just, you know, in hindsight, like in the future, you're going to look back and be like, okay, that's why that happened. But like this week, you're probably going through some pretty difficult energy with this whole situation. Like, it's not feeling good, okay? It may not feel good. However, you know, just trust that everything is kind of happening for a reason. At the end of the day, yeah, you're being pushed in a new direction here. Damn, Scorpios are really going through it this week. Tell me more. Yeah, well, look what came out. That Fool card, right? So there is a new direction, a new path being paved for you. Death card on the bottom of the deck. So this is like your whole death and rebirth scenario here, Scorpio. 333 on the timestamp I just saw as well. So yeah, it's like you got your whole death and rebirth kind of scenario happening in 1 week. All right. Now, you know, time is fluid, guys. So this could be like something that's already happened. This could be something that's currently happening, or this could be something that hasn't quite happened yet. So please take it as it resonates for you. However, it does look like you're going through some sort of ending to redirect you to a new beginning. Okay, so that's what I have for your general part of the reading. We have Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Gemini energy here. Let's look into your love life for my Scorpio collective. Show me their overall energy in love, please. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, looks like you're interested in somebody here. Somebody who could either be at a distance, Scorpio, or you're just kind of like watching someone from a distance. I don't know if you're like fully involved with this person or if you're just kind of like observing the whole situation here. Tell me more. Who is this person? They could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. Oh, that King of Wands flipped over. You're a little intimidated by someone here, Scorpio. There could be somebody who you're wanting to approach, but you're like, you're kind of keeping your distance right now because you're kind of intimidated here. Fire sign energy showing up, Scorpio. Somebody here has a very strong presence, okay? And it almost feels like when you get close to this person, you start getting a little nervous. Maybe you're sweating a little, Scorpio. So you're seeing this person as the 10 of Cups here. This is someone you feel like you actually have like a lot of happiness with, a lot of stability. Then we also have this Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, which is telling me you really want to take it slow. You really want to play it safe and play your cards right, you know, like take cautious but wise action here. And you're just, I feel like some of you guys are feeling like there's a lot on the line here, like you don't want to mess something up. How do they see you? They see you as the Strength card. So someone sees your confidence. So even if you're not feeling that confident around this person, Scorpio, they're definitely not seeing that you're nervous. They're not seeing that you're intimidated. They're actually seeing you as someone who's quite confident. I do feel like with the Strength card as well, like there's attraction there, okay? How do you feel? You feel like this person could be someone you're in a long-term commitment with. You see long-term happiness with this person. You see stability with this person. Okay, you may even see marriage with this person. You're thinking a little too far ahead, considering you and this person are not together, Scorpio. How do they feel? So you may be like kind of looking way too far ahead, you know? Try to just take one day at a time. I think that's why you're getting anxious and nervous, because you're putting too much on the line here. You're thinking that your whole like fake marriage is gonna fall apart. Like you're not even with this person and you're already like stressing about what's gonna happen, okay? In their feelings, we have the Hanged Man here. So they're not 100% sure about this connection. They definitely, you know, I don't think this person is really overthinking the energy between you and them, okay? I honestly feels like, yeah, they like you, okay, maybe they like you. I don't think it's that deep for them. I don't think they know how much you like them is the problem here. What's their intention? I feel like they're kind of caught up in some other things in their life right now, okay? That maybe, again, they're not particularly focusing on love. Now, we have the Four of Pentacles here, so someone could be emotionally closed off here, Scorpio. They could be held on to something else, okay? Or like I said, something sort of like preoccupying their attention right now, okay? In their next action, we have the King of Pentacles, okay? I don't think this person really knows that you like them. I think that's like the whole thing, is you want them to know and you're so nervous about it, right? They're very focused on work and money at this time, this person, okay? So what happens if you tell this person that you're interested in them, Scorpio? What would be the outcome? And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Damn, interesting. We have a couple here, the King and Queen, and we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I think if this person knew that you liked them, Scorpio, that they would show an interest in you, okay? I think there is a lot of potential here, but nothing's going to happen if you don't, you know, speak up. The worst that could happen is that you just end up back in the same situation you are now, which is you're not with this person, right? So I think, excuse me, I think you're like putting a little bit too much importance on losing something that you don't have, right? Like I said, the worst thing that could happen is you just end up back where you are now, right? So that's what I have for you guys. We have Pisces here and Leo. I hope that you guys enjoyed the reading, and I will see you next time. Bye.